Okay, well this managed to sneak up on us. We now have a Blackwater risks have come in. So that must have been covered when they were saying about all the other raids coming in. Which is fine because now they're attacking us. They were apparently looking to mortar us, but they didn't, so that's cool. So we've got the risks to deal with. That shouldn't be a massive issue. Welcome back to Doomworld, you beautiful people. So to start this episode off, we do have the door-to-door trader from the UAC. We have gone through it last episode and brought a couple things. Only thing that got added is we brought an extra heavy cannon. We also need to keep an eye on Nikes because he is missing both of his arms, which obviously a bit of an issue. Can't do too much when you're missing your arms, and he's got one of his legs shot off, which isn't the best place to be. And Wombat has a bunch of conditions that hopefully we should be able to sort soon. And then, oh, Patrick's lost an arm as well. Okay, didn't realise that. That's kind of a big deal. And then who's this? Oh, that's Ninx. We've already gone through. So yeah, Patrick, we're going to need to go get another arm for. Do we have a... Yes, we have a UAC health dispenser. So Patrick, get onto that, mate. And let's see if we can get you to grow your arm back. That'd be super useful. We're also looking into a different way to get the Mechanite Healer Serum. So we need the Mechanite Healer Serum because we've got a couple guys that are in the sarcophaguses and we want them to be brought back because they're pretty decent characters. The issue is with one of the mods that we're using to get Luciferium, it is super expensive. It requires an AI core and advanced components. Then to make the AI core, we need plasteel, uranium, gold, advanced components, and then we also need a whole bunch more stuff to build the Mechanite Resurrector Serum anyway. So, not a viable option doing it that way. But this way that we're looking at, so we're getting the SAF, we're getting the mechanoid power source into vital monitors and then into this stuff here. Whereas I think what we're actually going to straight up do is we just go straight into the Mechanite Forge, straight into Luciferium production, then we go into the power core, into the SAF. We'll get some vital monitors whilst we're at it because they are pretty decent, and from here get some more Mechanite fabrication there. That'll be useful, so we've got to actually drop those off and then back and try that again, just so it's in order. Otherwise we'll get stuff and then we can't actually build stuff, which is going to be a minor issue for us. And then what we do want is we want the spacer furniture, which will allow us not to do a massive amount, but will make everything a little bit tidier in our base. More comfortable is what I probably should say. And to be fair, we want all of this stuff being hauled as well. All visible items, and then ideally that will head back to the base. What's this? There's a big block of silver, so that's just free money. We'll take that. We do have pretty much everything being hunted. We got enough components at the moment that we don't need to worry about that. We do have an infested ship chunk on the map, which yet again is not something that we need to worry too much about. That will spawn possibly a little bit later on, and then we also have the small infested ship chunks, and we have one of them right in our smelting room. But other than that, I think we are ahead of the curve quite nicely. The kill box is going to be changed a little bit. We're going to taper in these ends, and then we're going to widen that out along here, so it goes thin to wide, so as they come in there'll be concentrated firepower here, and then it can spread out the way along the ways. Whereas at the moment what's happening is they're just coming in and then they run either side, and then all the focus firepower kind of just gets wasted a little bit. So let's go on and get some of that done. So it's kind of going to be like this. Actually, if we go to there, thicken that part up and then go out. So that sort of design, we're going to need to do a bit more work on it, get that sorted. Then if we put some wooden barricades in here, yeah, it'll give protection to the guys in the back, but then those that are running in the front won't be able to shoot, won't be able to do anything. So that makes a very, very concentrated little kill zone right along there. And we're going to need to bring this bit here along to here, so we might as well actually get that done now as well, because we are just a little bit outranged at the moment. So when things come in, we can't actually shoot them, which funnily enough is a slight problem. And then we're going to expand this out along there, but not quite yet. We'll do that a little bit later. There's enough construction going on there at the moment, and then we're just working on this area around here. We've reinforced the walls as well, so when stray shots go around, they don't go and take the walls out, because that is a little bit annoying. And let's go chuck in the rat run here, so we can get in and out of the base a little bit quicker than what we can at the moment. So that's going to require a little bit of power. Not that this is going to be all that useful. And that would be there, which means the wall's here going across to there. Fantastic. Get that wall here in, and we will sort the rest of that out in a sec, because that's a bit scrappy still, and we want it to look a little bit better than what it is at the moment. And for the doors, what we are going to do, well, we'll just have wooden doors. We'll have 4 wooden doors for now until we can get auto doors, and then that will be changed out with auto doors a little bit later on. And let's go and put some flooring in, and we'll put that with steel tiles along there, because we are trying to swap out all of the flooring that we have into steel tiles, just to give it a bit more of like a military compound feel at the moment. The stuff in here that has the marble tiles, that will be getting changed across. Not soon, but it will be getting changed across. But the issue is, it's just the amount of steel that will take is insane. And we have a raid imminent from Digital Response Mech Kilo. So right now, all we are really waiting on is just the research. We have made a little room here. This is where we're going to be storing our meals. So where the meals are closer to the rec room, the guys aren't eating without a table. And Kango Borvas has gone berserk. She'll attack anyone that she sees. But it looks like, yeah, she's got cataracts, arms messed up, bad back, chemical damage, psychite withdrawal. Yeah, you're not actually all that scary. She's very neurotic, which is what we want. Undergrounder is not a massive thing. Physically deaf is also wicked. But she's really good at construction and mining, which is things that we're going to need to do. Any of those guys get hurt, we don't need to worry too much, because our guys will just run in and heal them up. And with that, I think that is a good place for us to start getting on with this. We have just got a metals trader coming in, so we are going to send Squint across. He's going to go trade with them, and hopefully we can pick up a few decent things from them. Most likely metal, funnily enough. Okay, so we've got plenty of steel. They'll buy the smoke leaf, the advanced components we want. I swear we just keep losing them. They just disappear for like no reason. They're like when you put your socks in the washing machine. You just never get them back, even though you put them in the washing machine. You know where they are. Same as advanced components. You just leave an advanced component about, it just disappears. I think people half inch them. They probably don't, but details. Okay, plastic we're looking good, uranium we're looking good, steel we're looking good, go juice we can get rid of. That we're not really using, so that's just taking up space and money. Okay, done. What we are just going to take the chance to do is we're just going to put a bunch of power cords running around the outside of the map, well, on the outside of the walls. So this just means that we will just be able to run power in case we expand again. Because once you get the walls free thick, it's quite difficult to get the power cords around them. But if we do it this way, then we are going to be able to get the power just about everywhere. So when we expand, there won't be an issue with there being a cut off for power, or having to pull walls apart to get new power conduits in, which is fine. And let's haul that, because we don't want that getting wasted from being outside. Digital Response Mech Kilo has arrived, and they've brought a ship in. Now this ship is a little bit larger than the other ones, and purple has been caught out in the open. So everyone to your defensive positions, and then what we're going to do is we'll just go and we'll push forward and take it out. But it looks like we got a power issue for some reason. Oh, they've got a dynamo. Right, that's not fun, because we do need to be mindful that we do have the corpses in the freezer, so every time that we lose power, if the temperature in there raises, we're more likely to lose the guys. Now there is a lot of them, so fighting them out in the open is a terrible idea. But if we can just shoot and scoot and keep moving back and force them into this area, we should be okay. And that chain gun is awesome. I think this kicks out so much firepower. Minx can't do anything because he's got no arms, which I guess makes sense. We're still having trouble taking down those knights. Unless we go flow. Yeah. We go flow and blue to shoot that Inquisitor. Still didn't do anything. What about this one? Okay, well that's the Inquisitors out. Actually, that's 2 knights down, 3 knights. Okay, now we just move in. Go down to here. And now they just aren't going to be a threat. The issue with the chain gun, as you can see, it is just going to tear apart the corpses. Okay, you 2, you 3, you're done. Ninx, we don't need you at the moment, mate. Off you go. And the rest of you, let's go kill ourselves some mechanoids. What is that? Inferno Launcher Artillery. That's pretty cool, I like the look of that. They do have shields, so if we move in on the inside, and hopefully we can get some shots off. It does have an auto mortar. Yeah, this is a pretty decent sized ship. Squint, time to shine, mate. Shoot that in the face. Okay, bunch of ships exploding, which hopefully will cause a chain reaction. No, just out of range. And we just go around this way. And you guys both, yeah, you both got heavy rifles. Move back. Where's the dynamite there? Cool. Shields out. Okay, let's see what else we got. Cool. Nothing too fancy there. Cool. Done. We don't want that far spreading too much because there is a bunch of tasties around here. So we've got 3 mechanoid components, which I don't mind if we do, and 7 advanced components. So let's go and haul those urgently. Bubble, come back here, mate. Prioritise healing that. What is that? Chameleon Yak. Winter. Cool. And expand home area all down here, just so to go put out the fires. And not needed. Fantastic. Clear home area. That's all done. Allow all. There's a whole bunch of steel slag that's going to sell for a fortune. 500 plasteel. Sweet, 30 odd components. Yeah, that was a good little haul for us. And a pristine ruins has been found nearby. If it's got high value, we'll go. Ooh. Okay, that is so worth it. And we just had the raid come in. Yeah, the raid took a little while. It wasn't super quick. Or dealt with super quickly. But I think we'll have time to get there and get back. We might not get a massive amount done when we're there, but little snatch and grab we can get in and get out nice and fast. So we're going to send Flo, Squint, Vincent, and where is Tolga? Okay, we'll take Cornetto instead, she can carry more stuff. That'll do. Just take them over a day to get there, which is fine. And then we'll move all of these marble chunks about. And how are we looking on stuff here? Everything's looking pretty tidy. A whole bunch of mechanoids, which is more components. So we are, yeah, pretty happy with all of this. A lot of steel slag. So that's like 1,500 steel just there in the slag alone. Then actual steel itself, there's another 1,100. So those ships are super good. That's part of the reason why we like to fight the mechanoids. Because if you can stay ahead of the mechanoids, or you have weapons that can take them down, you know, just dealing with them, you just get so much for it. We've just arrived at the pristine ruins, so we're going to jump across to there now. Let's have a little scout. Okay, that is a lot of uranium slug turrets, which is pretty cool. What's all of this? Okay, someone had way too much gold on their hands. So yeah, all that furniture's gold. So we are going to be able to take that, break it down, and then sell it. And then all of those tiles there are sterile tiles as well. So that's a whole bunch of silver and a whole bunch of gold. Well, steel. Gold from this bit. Silver from everything else. There is 2 lots of void there. So 2 void guys, which are going to mess things up. We got the security force is here as well. And we've got plasteel. It looks like, yeah, compact plasteel there. Shame we didn't come with some more things, but we can't be here too long anyway. So what we'll do is we'll just go through the bottom. And try to get into the base this way and see if we can get anything. Okay, just having a slight issue with frames dropping, like right now. I'm not sure why it is going so slowly. Normally it's okay. And he's trying to steal a golden bed, which might be something that we want. Got more golden doors. Void's doing alright. Void's taking everyone out. Is fighting the security forces. Security forces aren't as powerful as Void, but they can hold their own pretty well most of the time. So we're going to take this guy out because we want that bed. Someone will like that. Or if not, we just break it down for the gold. Yeah, everything that stops or breaks just freezes it. So I think I'm going to have to do most of this off screen and then get back to you guys. We're still at the pristine ruins. We've managed to work our way through some of it, but with the frame drops we've been having, it hasn't really been worth showing you guys. So we've just kept that to one side. We're nearly done with it, but we do have the Blue Moon Corporation will be attacking our base within 12 hours. So we just got to see if, well, we can't get back in time. It's as simple as that. This is going to take far too long, but there is just way too much good stuff here for us not to spend the extra time doing it. Back at base we do have like 9 people, and then we also got the new design of Killbox, so hopefully that should be able to hold until we can properly loot this area and then get back to the base. So we've freed up most of the map. As you can see, we got a crazy amount of stuff from that. So we've got a bunch of components. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take them because they're quite heavy for the amount of what they're worth. Their usableness is definite, but their actual weight to value isn't really worth it considering what we are going to be taking. So most of that we're going to be missing. We have got Persona Core we're taking the Nero Tonin, which obviously is great. That's some wicked stuff. We are going to be taking a couple flat screen TVs, a few golden tables. We can put these in, people will like that. And also what we don't use we can always just break down and sell. A few more flat screen TVs, another couple tables, more tables. Then we got a royal bed, which I think would be quite nice for Vincent. He should enjoy that quite a lot. And then we've got a bionic spine, which yet again obviously is pretty ace. And then we've got some other stuff. Oh yeah, then we got 7,000 gold and 10,000 silver, just because. So yeah, we're coming out with that quite nicely. From both chairs would be nice, but for the amount that we need and for what we're doing, our space attack is going to be better in the long run. So we are going to send that. They're going to take a while to get everything. But as you can see, the speed has increased a little bit, so I just think there was too much going on. And so you got the Blue Moon, and then the Seekers are wanting to come, the Exodus Empire's attacking, the Blue Moons are attacking again, the Red Ferrets are attacking, and then Hippodas is going to be attacking as well. So we need to get out of here as soon as we can before we get overrun and have to fight on multiple different fronts at the same time, which is not what we want. But the gold and that is all good, and then yeah, blue moon has just arrived. And they're coming in by drop pod at the top. And I think our guys are nearly ready to go. So we should be well out of dodge before they even show up, which will be great. And then we can sell a bunch of stuff off, make a bunch more money, and then do what we need to. And just in the time that we were packing that caravan up, we now have 3 more raids coming in. So we got out that pristine ruins just in time. We'll be heading down to the Rogu tree, sell a couple things off, and then head to the city, see if there's anything there. And then we'll just run back along the main road and be back in the base in no time. We just want to sell some of the silver off and get some lighter things that we can take and travel a bit faster with and make a bunch of money. And the Blackwater Risks will be attacking our main base in 12 hours, which is fine. We should be able to hold against them. And we've now got a whole bunch of Galatros have just come into the base. If we use the Galatros properly, they will be able to start shredding through some of those Blackwater Risks. If we can bait them on, that would be super useful. We'll sell off 800 of the gold. That's just going to lighten up the caravan a little bit. And it's worth a decent amount. And what they do have, which we would like, is we want both their mechanoid power cells. And we'll take the skill trainer for construction. And we're good. So it's saying we get some raids coming in, but we're not. So I think that it still thinks we're on that weld tile. So we'll see if they carry on. If they do, we're going to have to back out and then restart the game. And then hopefully that tricks the computer, or reminds the computer that we're not on that weld tile anymore. And let's see if we can just get back to the base in time and get some more trading in. Hopefully on the way. Okay, well this managed to sneak up on us. We now have a Blackwater Risks have come in. So that must have been covered when they were saying about all the other raids coming in. Which is fine because now they're attacking us. They were apparently looking to mortar us, but they didn't, so that's cool. So we've got the risks to deal with. That shouldn't be a massive issue. And it doesn't look like they got too much done with their mortars. They blew up a couple walls, hit some power conduits, but nothing of real value. They took out a computing system. Yeah, it looks like we got off that quite lightly. But everyone else is now going to have to go into their defensive positions, and we're going to have to hold the line and gun down these Blackwater Risks as they try to funnel in to our kill zone. As you can see, it is slightly too large at the moment. I know that's why the second wall's there, because I'm a clever cookie. So we move up to that wall. And they're saying the Blackwater Risks are attacking again, which we know they're not, because we've been attacked by them at the moment. Saved in new defensive positions. Yeah, that's so much fun, that chain gun. Guy's got a shotgun trying to get close, but that just doesn't have much in the way of armor penetration. Wow, they are... We've got a bit more firepower this time. Let's pull back one. Yes, we know that's not happening. Get over it. Put the firepower down. So we've got a little rocket launcher there, which is actually doing a number on us. Okay, Chang's out. Wow, yeah, we took a kicking in that. Well, not a massive problem. Everyone seems to be alright. Patrick's got 6 hours. Jupiter has 6 hours. Yeah. Cool. We just got to get everyone rescued. Not that they're doing too much. And who do I have? Who else do we have that can medic? I think we're just going to have everyone on medic, because we are just going to need all of the healing done. It doesn't matter if it's going to be poor tend. We just need to stop people bleeding out. Infections we can deal with later on. No, you're still hurt, Matt. Rest until healed. Tolga's still going around tending, so we'll leave her be for the sec. Blue's being patched up. Ape's fine. And Purple will need patching up as well, but she's tending to others. Cool. And we got rare thrombos coming in. And a camp attack. Pirates are set up a camp and are harassing the caravan of the Exodus Empire. No, we like fighting you. Go away. Okay, everyone is healed up. That's pretty good. I think Patrick took a kick in. Nynx obviously needs a lot of stuff done. We've lost another arm on Jupiter. Big toe burnt off. Left little toe destroyed. Yeah, our guys are getting pretty mashed up at the moment. But that went okay, and all those notifications are driving me insane, so I think that's a good time to end the episode, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.